Hello again, it's Joey John McGuire in my favourite Fulham watering hole. That's Fulham, London, Southwest 6, I believe. It's a Young's pub. It's called the Cock Tavern, and it's bottom end of North End Road, just around the corner from Fulham Broadway Underground Station, about 500-600 yards from Chelsea Football Ground. This is a wonderful pub, not just because it's a fairly large pub, it's got atmosphere, and it's a retro pub. Goes from the front right out to the back in its beautiful garden, which is a sun trap to die for when we have a decent summer. Wonderful staff, good chef, excellent menu, well priced, good ales, boss staff, friendly without being pretentious. And because it's North End Road, the customers, the clientele, tend to be nice people without being, like I say, pretentious. So it's a wonderful place to visit, and I recommend this pub to anyone who's in the area. Anyway, I'm about to recite my latest poem, which I did around about 5 o'clock this morning, which is rather late for me. I normally do it about 3 a.m. But anyway, and I'm going to dedicate this to someone who has helped me in so many ways. I've only met him about 6 times in my life, but he helped me right from the start, and he's in retirement now. A very famous BBC cameraman called Paul Wheeler, who I met again the other day, arranged, and he did the most wonderful photographs for me, which he's kindly put on his website, alongside Ian McKellen and John Thor and other people. I'm quite stunned. So dedicated to you, Paul Wheeler, when you look at this, from your good friend Joey John McGuire. It's called The Photographs. It's the first of 2 because there's a rather special poem coming your way, as you well know. The Photographs. They say the camera never lies. Well, something appears to have happened. My long-standing image of myself is now being challenged, having been completely transformed, shall I say, overnight. It is apparent that I am no longer the six-packed embodiment of health. I appear to have gained a few inches around my midriff. Even my neck has been hidden by a very opulent double chin. I look happy, but behind the crease-wizened eyes, I think I can see a vacancy, and my upper lids are drooping, not as fresh as they used to be. I'm ready for the knacker's yard, old bean, though I am quite smart and clean. I know it takes longer to scrub up these days. At least I made it to the last furlong, not without a few dodgy moments, eh? True, like most old men, I still think like I'm young. I'll say that line again. True, like most old men, I still think like I'm young. I still have an eye for the fillies. Leopards never change their spots. But the photographs are telling, and I can see my spirit is on the wane. You know, Paul, I could do that poem again without the mistake, but I prefer to tell it how it is. I come from the north and I tell it how it is. And just like the camera, my good friend, Joey John McGuire, never lies. So we'll leave it how it is then, eh? And I'll see you soon.